All right. So, like I said, I want us to delve into the human rights and justice system that we have in the UK, the UAE, and the US. Now, this information will be very relevant to prospective immigrants who are about leaving the country. You understand now? So, let me start with Alex. Baba, do you hear me?
Yeah, bro, I can see you.
Okay. So, please tell us about the human rights and justice system in the UK.
Right. Generally, I wouldn't say that there's anything too special or different from what we should expect in an advanced country, right? Um, the thing is that there are some things we are used to back in Nigeria that are actually abnormal. And when we're talking about the justice system, talking about human rights, it should all be based on fairness and equality for everybody, right? So over here in the United Kingdom, right? I beg, make I speak broken.
Hey, speak
Yeah, the thing we say over here, they understand the principles of human rights. Like, this is what should be your right. Everybody's aware of their limits, and this system, in a way, tries to give everybody equal opportunity to thrive. So nobody is trampling upon the other person.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, there's something called legal aid over here. So, say for instance, you can't afford to pay for legal fees. It's not really easy or cheap. Let me say cheap to pay a lawyer, right? Their services are not that cheap over here. But there's something called legal aid that you could even get for free, depending on the nature and the severity of your, case. Do you understand?
Okay.
So, though the human rights laws and everything is actually very strong over here in the United Kingdom, they don't joke with it. I will give a scenario whereby, for instance, somebody hit your car from behind in Nigeria, and the next thing you come outside and give that person a dirty slap, or
I get.
yeah, maybe somebody's like, oh, because I get money past you, I go put you for sale. You get, so it's not really an easy thing to, in fact, it's almost non-existent here. Okay. Yeah, you can't just assume power and think like Rishi Sunak now. No, if you just do walk out for road and just look person and say that guy no greet me, I mean I go put down for sale. It's not. It doesn't work that way. The system is actually allowing people to express themselves equally, respect one another. You bash my car, that doesn't give me a reason to come and slap you, or they owe me money. The next thing I don't harass you for road. There won't be anything like that. However, there will still be criticisms. So we still have something like that. Yes, like some argue that the human rights has led to maybe judicial activism and blah blah blah. So you'll see some opposing political parties trying to say, no, we are not satisfied with what this government is giving us in terms of, laws and, blah, blah, blah. But when you look generally on the United Kingdom's legal framework, I can tell you that it's okay. It's better than what we have in Nigeria. Everybody's expected to, uphold the law and respect civil rights.
Thank you. First of all, you mentioned that the legal aid is free or almost affordable for everyone, so that it won't be that in a bid for you to get justice, or it won't be that getting justice for yourself is very expensive. You understand?
It might be though. Don't get twisted. That's why I said legal fees are actually very expensive. Maybe you want to just for instance divorce alone, you can go about it spending almost all your savings. People will even take loans, to pursue that kind of legal situation. But there are
Wow.
some situations, it's actually not cheap. But there are some situations whereby money no day, and okay. Now why you go see say somebody will not even be a citizen, like these people crossing through the channels at the moment now, people that are entering the United Kingdom illegally. Look at now, the system is trying to push them out, try to reduce net migration. They're trying to send anybody that comes in as an asylum seeker to Rwanda, right? It's the United Kingdom, but still in this United Kingdom, there are some people who are saying, no, don't send them to Rwanda. It's against human rights laws, against the EU, blah, blah, blah. So they are standing up for these people. Imagine somebody who's crossing the channel, must have spent a lot of money or even had nothing or had lost everything while trying to cross through boats. People they cross water enter. You get now. I won't see money pursue case, but there are people standing up for them. There are non-governmental organizations or non-government organizations. There are charity organizations. We have a lot of them here that are standing up to offer them legal aid. So it depends on your situation and the kind of case when you get. You understand? There'll always be, somebody or some organization to stand up for you and give you that legal backing that you actually need.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, what's up, Uche? Tell us about human rights and justice system there in the US.
Um, you know, like these are like um a critical topic for this, right? So when you say human rights, like my like Alex talk, you know, this is so different from what we understand that to be. But generally speaking, I still believe like um here they said you're not guilty until you're found guilty.
Mhm.
Right. I think we have some of these rules back home as well. That if you don't have a case um against someone, you have to let them go within 44 hours. Well, I don't know how true that is, but they have the post bail. You know, from one end, you will see a system that works, and then from the other end, you really understand that no matter what, everything is flawed, right? So, and I acknowledge the effort they put in here to ensure that everybody's heard, everybody's safe, and everybody can enjoy what it means to be leaving, right? So,
Mm.
not too much difference from what's in my brother talk, because like legal aid too, you have that here, but here we call it like they call it more public defender. So that would also help you to usually in criminal cases, you have a criminal case, you don't have anybody to stand for you, you have like a public defender to defend you in court. But most times they don't really do, what a what a paid lawyer would do. So that's kind of like the difference, right? So you get what you pay for. Yeah.
Okay. To the best of my knowledge, just that for now, the United Arab Emirates (UAE) is no longer giving Nigerians visa. Okay, both work visa and the tourist visa
I
is no
think
longer available for
I think say just say
Nigerians.
Mr. Tinubu go there. I mean President Tinubu go there.
They play my fans. Now wetin me sef read it last year. In fact, as soon as I saw that update on the internet, quickly I went to my status and I posted, okay, Nigerian visa is now available for anyone who wants to go there, you understand. Now 24 hours later, I learned that there was no appeal made on behalf of Nigerians by our own president, you understand. So he went there for himself, for his own cause, for his own benefits. There was no record
Wow.
of him advocating for Nigerian visas to be opened again. You understand now? But when it comes to human rights and justice system, over there, at least I was working in a very obvious position when I was in Dubai, and I can tell you that everyone is treated equally. Yes. The justice system over there is very, very fair, and there is an equality before the law. In the UAE, you are not, the UAE's justice system is so strict that you are not too big there, you are not too small there. In fact, I remembered in 2021, when one of my colleague, a Nigerian, yeah, then he was working directly with the CEO of the company. Do you know, he told the HR management that he wants to leave the company. You understand that he's coming back to Nigeria so as to maybe process his education or something. Right now he's in Canada. The guy in question is in Canada now. So the HR department began to play on him. I think they were trying to cheat him. Yes. You know that's the department that prepares your gratuity, your settlement, you understand, before you leave a company, you understand now. So he was about to be cheated. Yes. He was about to be cheated. Then he called the police. Do you know, he called the police, and the police told him, let's talk on WhatsApp. And he called the police on WhatsApp call, and they switched to video call. The police, see, the only thing the UAE would do for you is, the UAE police to do for you, is that they just want to know how authentic the call is. You understand? They just want to know how authentic that call is, just to be sure you are not trying to play with them. So he switched to video call and show them evidence that he's in a company right now, stranded. You understand now? So they referred him to labor. They gave him the labor toll number to call, and he called labor, and the labor came, I think in a space of 30 minutes. Labor came. They will defend you. Yes, they will defend you. And the owners of the company I was working with then, we are Egyptians. Yes. Labor came, they will settle everything amicably, they will defend you. You can take that to the bank. As long as it is UAE, they will defend you. You understand? So based on that experience, the justice system, I can tell you that the justice system of the United Arab Emirates is a very, very good one. All right, so as I was saying, then there was another experience. Can you hear me, Uche, Alex?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was another event. Something happened. There was a fire accident in the company. That was in 2021, November 2021. There was a fire accident. One of these safety tools, excavator, yes. One of the safety equipment is an excavator. The excavator caught fire overnight, and the next day I was on duty. I was called to come and defend it. The police came, and I was scared because that's my first encounter with the police. Even for this country, Nigeria, and me and police will never get anything before. They go my way, then they go their own way too. So normally, at most we go just give ourselves pass. But for that way, police come. I never get that kind of experience before. So as soon as we went to the accident scene for the investigation to commence, the police asked me a question. Were you the one on duty on that day? I said yes. So I think he observed that I was tense now. He told me, no, don't worry, stop that. You don't have to be scared for any reason. Tell us what happened, and I'm going to use your information. That's all. Nobody's taking you away from this place. Do you understand now? So now me dey duty that day, and na me then go interrogate. So I reached there, I fear. The police tell me, abeg, no fear. We no need that one here. You understand? No fear. Tell us wetin happen. You understand? Write am. Na wetin you write we go use. In other words, if you write say na you burn the equipment, na that one we go use. Do you understand now?
Yeah,
I feel you.
So they no allow, even the CEO of the company, no management member was allowed in the accident scene. You understand now? I was the one on duty. Therefore, I am the only one who should join the police officers in the investigation exercise. You understand now? So nobody's manipulating me to say any rubbish. The guy told me, tell us what happened, and that's all. And you know, as soon as I narrated what happened, and I also gave them a written report, they left. Oh, they left.
Wow.
They left, and whatever it is they were working with, I think I left UAE 8 months after that incident. You understand? Just to tell you that you are not under any attack as far as the law is concerned there. You understand now?
Mm-hmm.
I feel you.
So this information right now will be very, very relevant for maybe anyone who wants to go to the UAE in the future. That's if the Nigerian visa is opened, and also the UK and the US. What will the employment status be like for that way? How is the employment status like? Because remember, I started with with an example of how a friend of mine is stranded in Sunderland. You get now, he get student visa. Normally, then suppose they razzle am, work and school. You understand? But right now, companies they reject so many students with so many workers where they come with student visa. So Alex, help us. What could be the reason for that?
Well, I could pick up from what my brother said earlier, Malachi. He said your reality will always be different.
Okay.
So, to be honest, Nigeria will come from say AC work automatically even after school. Say you even go school now, you don't graduate. Do you understand? There are jobs, okay, and there are still no jobs. But everybody's reality will always play. So somebody might run his race for 3 weeks and get to the finish line. He's the finish line, and somebody might need to run it for 3 years. So everybody's reality is actually very different. However, it gets pedestal where everything rely on. She gets like this is the platform where all of us or the basic situation where everybody they run with. So if you're coming into the United Kingdom with a student visa, right? I know people who are students and they are working. You understand? And I know
Okay.
those who came in and it took them a while before they started working. So as a matter of fact, I know somebody who came in last year, December, towards the new year. I mean, several days after Christmas, and for months he had no job. But we spoke last week, and he's working. Right.
Okay.
So what we need to
Okay.
understand is that on your visa, it should have been stated. Even on your residence permit, it should have been stated the number of hours you have as a student to work.
Okay.
Yeah. So any company that is recruiting, generally, most of them will tell you how many hours this vacancy, this job role, for every job advert, most times you go see the spec and the description of the job.
Job
So if they say this,
descriptions and
yeah.
requirements.
So maybe under the JD now, they don't write down say 35 hours per week, and you have just 20 hours to work per week. You are automatically disqualified.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
So this is
Okay.
this is a country that I know that people try and make a lot of effort to play by the books. right? People don't
Okay.
try to sell them for people to manipulate, the stipulated rules. So if the recruiter has said, nah, 35 hours per week with this job, then chances are you are automatically disqualified, even if you have all relevant certifications
Qualifications.
and,
Mm,
experience whatsoever.
mm,
So they need
mm,
somebody who can work for 35 hours. However, you can only work 20 hours. So that's one. Secondly, when Nigerians are coming over here,
mm,
like you said, a lot of people get um, misinformed. Some
mhm.
don't even have any information at all. But what's common
Exactly.
is people will be like, Baba, when you reach here, you go work tire, you go make money, you go.
Exactly.
Bro, there's no
Mm-hmm.
tree that grows money here. There is no leaf that falls to the earth and turns to money anywhere in the world, right? So the thing is, they really don't expect you to come over here and be paying your school fee, your house rent, feed yourself with the 20 hours work you are doing.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What you're expected to do is be in school, but because the system encourages people to work, to grow job experience, to
Yeah.
be more employable after their
School.
certificate, yeah,
Mm,
after
mm.
achieving their
Education.
studies, yeah, their study
Mm,
goals. So by then you don't work, you don't get some experiences, especially if you're working in your field, maybe as an apprentice self, or maybe you
mm,
work as a student. So that
mm.
20 hours now, maybe just work for money uh for feeding, just to support yourself. So but then orientation with many of us, I would say many Nigerians or Africans generally, that they
Mm.
have, because a lot of people have been lied to. So people are
Exactly.
running with that lie and they even get themselves frustrated. You get
Mm.
it. Then
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
thing is people tend to look at the other person, right? Say you are here
Mm.
just for 4 months and you see a student who has been here, when don't they run like maybe you just get 3 months left to finish school. Let the guy
Mm.
they tell you, I went to Morocco last year, I went to Paris. So uh, this year December or more, I don't plan am well. Say I go first go Morocco, then I'll go Belize, I'll go this. Now you could imagine, yeah, but this person a student like me now.
Mhm.
But imagine the price that person took for don't pay.
Yeah. Before you reach
Do you,
where you reach.
do you understand? So
Mm.
my advice generally is run your race, don't look at anybody, then just see it like you are just changing environment. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
the system is not built automatically for you to. It's not a get rich scheme. Do you understand?
Mm.
Yeah, well, there are more opportunities for you, right? However, um, bear it in mind that as a student, there are a number of hours for you to work. You will definitely get the job eventually. You will definitely get
Okay.
it. Yeah, you will
Okay,
definitely get it.
Alex. Alex, sorry, a quick
Yeah.
one.
All right.
Let's round up with this your question.
Mm.
Now, are you trying to say now that we should debunk the news that there are issues in the UK as regarding employment, right?
Well, I wouldn't say. That's why I started with what Malachi said earlier in terms of reality.
Okay.
So even over here, people are shouting, no work. Everywhere, people say work, no day, no jobs,
Okay. Okay.
right?
Okay.
And the thing is, the
Mm.
employment pool is actually becoming a bit tougher. Do you understand? There are
Okay.
new innovations in the workspace. People are expected
Mm.
to, add some skills, learn some things, to make
Mm.
them more employable or put them in a
Mm.
better state. Do you
Mm.
understand? So when these things are coming up and you are still way, way down the pecking order, it's a lot of tooth and nail fight. So jobs dey, but jobs self still no dey, depending on your situation as well. You get, mind you, the United Kingdom is a smaller country because, sorry, I'm digressing now, but I noticed that what people do as well is to compare the United Kingdom with other countries like, oh, I work the Canada, I work the US, the UK. Even people within the US too, I don't know, but I've seen people say, I work no day, I just see the find work. However, imagine that this island called United Kingdom is even like the size of one state for US. Do you understand? So you can't compare the amount of companies and employers in this space with what you find in a bigger space. So, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, God will always make a way for everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Uche.
Yeah.
Okay. Recently, we learned that getting the US visa is a very, very difficult one. Okay, and I don't know if you can help with the information on how to get visa, the right procedure, how true is it? Are they trying to, badmouth or blackmail the US? You understand? So a lot of people they do one thing. The moment it's not working for them, they try to demonize it. You understand? The moment the system is not working for them, it's either they demonize it or they look for a way to just do a blackmail. You get now. So I don't know. How true is it that recently getting the US visa from Nigeria is a very, very difficult one? How true is it?
I mean, first off, the number of people trying to apply is at all-time high.
Okay.
Considering this, the problem going on the southern border right now with, influx of immigrants is really making sure that they take extra precautions, that they manage people that come into the country legally. That being said, I still believe if we had a better government, we had a better country,
I bet
we know what
for
I say
I bet you speak.
if we get better government, we get better country. I don't think people to come here would not be a priority. Japa is a thing because what we have is not working. Japa.
Okay. Please say it again. Say it again.
I say Japa is a thing because what we get is not working.
Exactly.
Right? It's not reliable. You can't feed your children with it anymore. You can't plan your life with it anymore because it's always like let's say the government they choose who you want to work for, which is an unfortunate reality. Because everybody now votes for this guy, everybody now votes for the government, not just this guy. Not just the current president. Like 4 years, about 3 presidents now has been absolute shit show. But this one now is right. When you come into government, you say you want to remove subsidy, we don't make plans for your country people. Innovation is good, progress is good. So whatever he's doing is fine. But before you do that, you should say this is a backup plan that will take care of the people while we go through this, because now everything does skyrocket now. The years say, I know deal. The years say, you don't pick up 1K anymore. You cannot eat, good food. Before I know say the chop food like $100, $100 naira, $100 or 150.
Crazy, bro.
You go chop better food. But I hear say now, that big man, everybody got the big man, and then the job, they're not telling the same story. People are not making that kind of money, so it's rather unfortunate that a lot of things are not correlating with the development of taking out subsidy, the fuel price, dollar price, all of that put together is affecting the people, you know. So when you talk about immigration, it's a very broad topic. When you talk about visa processing, that too is another broad topic. I just strongly believe that if you have all the necessary documents that you need, if you apply, you wait for the 1 year or the 2 years it will take you to get an appointment, I think it'll work. And I apologize for yawning because, it's pretty early over here. I'm just like, okay, I need to be here. We need to tell a story. That's why I'm here.
Thank you, Chi. Thank you. Then, can we talk about employment over there as well?
Oh, employment is you want patch sheets, or you want work for office, or you want sweep ground, or you want now
All of them join, all of them did.
yeah, because at some point I'm not gonna tell you say work day where you want do, but I believe everything in German, come here when you come to the big one.
That's
That's
like
why
pure street,
that's why lawyer from Nigeria go come here, come they clean vessel yash. You understand? Because say you want work right now, or you want wait for another 5 years, 10 years before you start to collect money. Because at the end of the day, all the money are the same. Whether you clean or you park or you sweep, collect as long as you collect that dollar you will see. So at the end of the day, I don't think if you know what to bring you come here, nobody they too selective. I know people who don't go school for Nigeria, they're going to tell yourself, I did this, I did that. But if you know what in carry you come, if you know what you find come, I think you definitely find a job that will suit you.
Thank you. We are about to round up. See, now, when I've been there for Middle East, I know what it is to work as a skilled worker or a skilled labor, and I know what it is to work as an unskilled labor. Men, as an unskilled labor in Dubai, you will suffer. Let me repeat that. As an unskilled labor in Dubai, you will suffer past chief, because the law pay me I get, we say, one of my classmates for higher institution, now even do my visa. Yeah, we are to come that way. We are to go Dubai. You get so. Naim even recommend me give the HR management of the company we work with. And as soon as I enter there, like I entered Dubai today. Tomorrow I start work. He don't help me work all these things. Keep, wallahi. He don't help me run the package well, keep. And as soon as the man even see me, he say he like me. Say nada, saying say whether I get certain skills. He ask me say, because right now we want to discuss skills shortly. Now he asked me say, what can you do with the you claim you study computer science, right? I said yes. He said, okay, what can you do with the computer? I said okay. I no even respond to am. I ask am say, abeg, wetin you go wan make I do? He come say, can you use Excel even if it's not to data analysis level? I said I can. He come carry me enter office. You understand? He can't give me one or two data make I run. You get tweak. Then I also analyze. I think in the space of 5-7 minutes, he don already see wetin he dey find. So he saw mastery. You get more than the skill. He saw mastery, and he told my colleague Victor, bring him this night. You understand? And so I take start work. You see, so back to the question now. What kind of jobs do unskilled immigrants get over there? Like, make them known so that anybody they plan to come out for Nigeria now, okay, and they no get skills. By the time you reach there, which kind job making they expect to do as an unskilled labor? Alex.
Well, this is actually a very big question, and it's quite tricky. Yeah, because even if we talk about skills, skill get great, bro.
True.
Yeah, it's so great. And we've got to be careful when analyzing things like this. So, but generally, may we use Niger way now? Say, okay, unskilled labor, for instance, sabi barb, might just use some basic things now, or get soft skills. You never get any avenue to prove that, oh, I get good problem solving skills, I get these analytical skills. You can't even operate Excel, operate a computer, not to mention, manipulate data on Excel. So if you are in that category, maybe you just the hustle for street normal, but also sell that skill.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. However, when you get to a place like this, from what I have seen so far, when you're a newbie, irrespective of where you are coming from, right? See it as you're trying to start all over again. Right? So if you can't get skill where you start from, the gap a little bit, far down the pecking order. All right. But okay, sure, say even to pack shit self, you supposed to get some kind of training and experience.
Exactly, because they safe for your health sake.
There are even some trainings that they expect you to have undergone to prove that, man, you can carry out this job without prejudice, without fail. So and generally people will just come now be like, mommy, I know if you do car wash, or I know if you work for factory, and a lot of jobs actually do for people who don't get the most basic skill. However, just expect that it won't be something too glam. Do you get? But one thing that the system does is that irrespective of what you are doing, there is a minimum wage structure. So even if not, so even though now bus conductor you want to do, might just give the worst case scenario. Yeah, nobody will do allowancing for you anyway. I'm just saying that. Yeah, yeah. Even though now what you go do, there is a minimum, wage that you can't go below. So as you click on all, you will can determine how much you go feed the carry go house, maybe not per day or per week or per month. Do you understand? So but basically a lot of people don't want to come over here and be like, I don't want to start from the scratch, or more me make a good do cleaner. You get, but people get different reality and situation where they face there, and as they take find this money, they're different, and you can be resolute as well. So if you want to come over here, what I advise is, it's not. I think it's not only. It's just applicable across the globe. Yeah, there are skills. There are trending skills, right? Or if you have interest in a particular field, or you've been hearing somebody say, "I'm on this place, so now waiting they give money be this so," then just go online, maybe learn one or two, and you try to learn, acquaint yourself with the environment, so that when you come to the UK, because I'm talking about situation here now, you could feel say, oh, I have experience as a teacher. Okay, they teach. Sure, you don't read about the certifications where you're supposed to pass, the things where you're supposed to do when you come here. Do you understand? So I've seen doctors that are big boys in Nigeria coming over here as considered to be doctors. They couldn't just practice overnight. You still need to write some exams. You need to prove. Then maybe you don't get that information before you just come. However, if you don't get that information, if you don't even read, they prepare yourself. So just come in, maybe do one or small hustle. If you get the money, just pay, write your paper exam. If you pass, then start applying for jobs. Do you understand? So it's good to acquire skills. I won't lie. It helps. It helps generally to make you employable. Do you understand? So and when you learn some skills, especially skills now where they fetch money, when you learn those kind of skills, you are putting yourself out there like, man, my personal development game I know they joke with them, and this is what some of these employers still wants to see. They want to see your trend. They want to see how they grow, how you move. Do you understand? So, reality check for you be say any level where you did, right? If you are traveling abroad, try to ask questions. Information is there online. The things that you could do, the certifications you need, although they cherish, at least for your first stage of employment, they will cherish more of your work experience self pass certification, right? Don't quote me on that though. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, work experience. Yeah, work experience. They very, very quintessential to you getting a good job, right? Then growing up the ladder, that's where your certificates will now start, speaking for you, right? So yeah, so we'll just try, read up, ask questions, develop yourself, prepare yourself ahead, right? You want to go into theater, learn what works here, how the system works in terms of those where they act movie, the kind of roles where you go like play. So by the time you come in, you're not coming in as a novice. Now, why are they enjoy this? Are they feel this Gen Z generation? It be like say everybody don't know what you want to do.
Then they
Everybody,
work. Very
everybody's
Do you
work.
at
understand?
TikTok. You
I'm
know,
telling you, they all know
Those
what
guys,
they
everybody
want
has
those,
to
to be
do.
in
those
their
guys
trend.
are operating with the speed of
Do
light.
you understand? So you could just see one small boy now, could just tell you say one become scrum master. Don't they learn, don't they pick up one or two things? Don't they, before you know, some self will even get the job from Nigeria, we will carry them enter direct. It's possible. You don't even need to come here and start hunting for the job. You can prepare
Yeah.
yourself back home and start applying for the jobs. You could get them and they'll bring you over here. So it depends on the kind of information where you get and the kind of people where you they keep contact with. So I just want to chip that into having the right contacts, with the right people. Someone once said that where you they go, if you know they there, the issue be say who you want go meet. And now you won't go meet sef go fit help you determine how you go take waka. And how you go take waka go come determine how far away you go go.
You
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. Then
They
I just
correct.
want to add this here to round it up for myself now is that we suppose they read. No just dey try dey. I know they say me they read 247, right? But if not just that thing of interest, that thing we won't do, try to read. Information dey for everybody, right? Information dey. But blacks, we know they read. Someone once said that if you want to hide an information from a black
A
person,
black man, put it
keep
in
it
a
in,
book.
put it in a book. Share get. And it's true. Yeah. I'll give an instance, right? Something occurred to me yesterday because I drove to somewhere I've been before, and the first time I went there, I started missing my way around the roundabout. So I just turned the entire wrong turn. I did like twice before I come shout say I go enter this one anyhow. I come see say oh I don't align with the map. So we know today use map like that for Nigeria. Except maybe Uber
Yeah,
driver.
exactly.
I'm fit
Exactly.
carry go enter inside water sef for Nigeria.
Exactly.
You get. However, it now occurred to me yesterday when I was driving because I didn't use the map. I was going back home. I'm not like I remember when I started driving. These boards are here. They will tell you if you are going to Stanford after in 500 miles, turn left. You understand? But we don't read. We don't expect it. We don't even want to read. We just want enter road. Just want road get down. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, you can even drive without using map because those boards are there telling you the next turn, the next thing. Oh, those are heading towards you want to go to Leeds. Just follow the second lane. But we go one say because that second lane is slow. Maybe we go speed for first lane. You understand? So those things we need to put in check. We need to read as much as possible. At least, even if the information you need is just on a particular discipline or
Subject
skill.
matter.
Yeah, just follow that. Yeah, just follow that subject matter keenly. There's enough information. You can't consume everything here, but you can consume enough to empower you. Thanks.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Uche.
uh, to wrap it up, I think we just need to believe. Uh, as much as we read, we also need to believe. Say this time too shall pass. So wherever you find yourself,
mm,
whether you
mm,
before you japa, after you japa,
mm.
when you become settled down, you still God believe say, tomorrow will be good, and that's one of the best ways for us to stay strong because we can get the skills, get the knowledge, get the everything. But if we don't get the opportunity, we need to be patient and persistent to stay true to the cause. And okay, I came here
Yes.
for this. At the end of the day, it's going to happen. So thank you all for listening. Thank you everybody, for participating. Mr. Alex, so nice to meet you. We'll link up
Bro,
to
yeah, we got
potentially.
we got we got to we got to
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll link
Thank
up.
you.
All right, guys.
Alex, thank you.